Hello everyone, it's good to be here. I'm going to share with you a little bit today about our plan for the studio. We're in our new location right now. We're going to be collaborating with Sifu Dan Green of the Muay Dan Wing Chun Studio, which is Grandmaster, a student of direct disciple of Grandmaster Moyat. I'm going to be operating the APLE program, which is Krav Maga, and our other programs from Christian Shaolin Temple. We're going to be operating our programs out. We're going to share in the storefront. So we have a great opportunity here. We have a lot of equipment. We have weights. We have a boxing ring. We have wooden dummies. We have pads. We have everything we need to be successful. So anyways, I want to talk to you about a plan that came to my mind in the last year or so. It's something that some aspects of it I've been trying to do, but it's something that we're going to be bringing into operation in 2020. I'm recording this in July 2020, and we're going to be starting this school, but the idea is that this school is not going to be the only school. We've officially moved our location, our national headquarters, from the Albany, New York area to Rochester, New York. So now we're going to be based here out of Rochester, New York, but our goal is to start several schools in Rochester and continue to branch out. One of the things that's different now in 2020 than any other time is that we're able to provide training, one-on-one training, so we can do it in an online format. So normally you would never learn martial arts online. I've been in several classes where we joke about people who learn their martial arts off a YouTube video and so on and so forth. But basically now what we're going to be able to do with technology is we can combine all the aspects of traditional training, which is coming regularly for multiple classes throughout the weeks, months, and years. Accelerated learning, which is done through internet, through Zoom or through Facebook video or through another platform. We can do one-on-one private sessions or even semi-private sessions. And the third one is in-person private training and multi-day conferences, all right? Multi-day conferences for Krav Maga is something that I've been doing for a while. Instructors from other areas will come in and we run them through our curriculum, and we've made some adjustments to that curriculum now. I actually wrote a book recently. It's in the editing stages right now. It should be published in the next 6 months, called Israeli Wing Chun, which is basically what I teach, which is a combination of the APLE Combatives program, Wing Chun, and Israeli Krav Maga. So those three systems. So anyways, we're going to be looking to launch this in multiple locations. You know, this is a big difference. A lot of martial arts schools they don't ever intend to grow beyond one studio. But what I believe is that we need studios in all the major cities of the United States because random violence has been on a rise in the last 20 years. Even in this last year, there's been looting and rioting, and it's important. You never know where you're going to be in a public place when something is going to happen that you're going to need to know how to defend yourself or defend your loved ones. So that is what self-defense training teaches you. It also teaches you about personal awareness and how to be able to de-escalate situations, how to be able to get out of potentially violent situations. So we're going to be offering these classes on an ongoing basis. Our classes we're going to be running to start with are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6. And we're also going to offer a Bible study at 7:30 on Friday. So if you're interested in staying for that, that is separate. We aren't going to, even though we call it Christian Shaolin Temple, the Christian aspect of it is going to be a separate program. We're going to eventually run a 3-year program of that as well, which will be in completion. Instead of getting a black belt, you will get ordained as a minister. So that's something that's going to take a little bit more time to get running. But in the meantime, we'd like to launch our branches. Our goal is in the next 20 years to offer 1,000 branches in the United States that all run with our program, with Christian Shaolin Temple. So we're looking for, if you're looking to do that, we can do that for a very reasonable fee. And like I said, we have multiple platforms of training where you can train online. If you live in another state, you can begin to train through video. You can come up here and do physical training. in our gym, and then you also can you can also do one-on-one training in person as well. So the total training package for that is going to be $15,000, and that might sound like a lot of money to you, but if you and a couple of guys or girls get together in your area, you say, hey, I've had a lot of people that I've taught through the years, I've been teaching for over 20 years, that have moved to different states and say, Sifu, I want this, I wish we had a school in this area. So now you are able to offer that. I can get a new school up and running in as little as 3 weeks to about 3 years. So kind of the timeline is up to you. It depends on how accelerated the training you want to do. It also depends on your resources because our hourly rate is $100 an hour, and depends on if you want to train half-hour sessions, full-hour sessions. If you want to come up and do several hours in a row, you know, depends on where you live, depends on what is available to you. But in any event, the martial arts model that we have for the ChristianShaolinTemple.com is that your studio should be able to pull in about $300,000 a year. So to invest $15,000 into your training to be able to pull $300,000 a year is a great investment. All right, so, and that's with the average of about 100 students. So we're going to be marketing a very aggressive marketing program that's coming up. I'm also going to be offering, for those of you who are a part of our school, if you're a member, you have to be a member in order to do this. You can become one of our brand ambassadors. And what that is when you enjoy something, like you go to a restaurant and you have a good meal, you're going to tell several people about it, okay? So the same idea, if you're enjoying the program that you're involved in and you begin to tell people and people start saying, well, how did you hear about this? Well, Mark told me he's been going to class here for a couple of years and he just told me about you, so I thought I'd come check you out. So what's going to happen is if you refer a student, if a student refers another student, I'm willing to give a $100 referral fee for that. So that'll be, as we get paid as the school, the first month we get $100, you get $50. The second month we get another $100, you get another $50. All right. So we also are making that referral program available to some of our international brand ambassadors. Okay. The title is going to be called a brand ambassador because that's basically what they're doing is you're promoting the brand for us. You're helping us. So, and then the second thing is if you do refer a school to us, let's say you refer a student, you get your $100 referral fee. Let's say they train for 3 to 6 months and they decide, you know what? I want to offer a local studio in my area. We'll give you $1,000 for that too. And the reason people say, well, why not more than that? Why not this? Why not that? Well, one of the reasons is because we're putting in these out. We're not just paying this as a commission. We're not for, you don't have to do anything but refer them. We have to do all of that training. So if you were to break the $15,000 into training hours, that's 150 hours to become a certified branch of the Christian Shaolin Temple and be able to offer Israeli Wing Chun. So, and which also could be called Krav Maga, because basically the Krav Maga program that we do is unique. Nobody else is doing one like it. So it's a great program. I would highly recommend you get involved. And again, if you're looking to make money, you want to make some money. Oh, I can't afford martial arts, or I can't afford private lessons. That's expensive. Literally, one referral a week could get you one free private a week. You know. And you start referring students, some of those students, odds are going to become branch instructors. So we also will be we're starting to put up our website now, and we will be getting multi-day courses coming online soon. So if you'd like to attend those, there will be a fee for those. And again, if you are interested in this branch and you say, like, hey, I really would love to, maybe you've been a former student of mine, you're like, man, I wish I could start a branch, but I don't have $15,000. Well, all you have to do is find some other people that want to do it with you. You find 2 other people. Now the cost is split to 5. All right. You find 10 people. Now it's even cheaper. Okay. So basically, we recommend that one of the problems that we don't like in the martial arts is that typical schools are run by the teacher who is the instructor, the marketing director, the business owner, the janitor, and everything, okay? The fundraise coordinator. So we don't want a martial arts school like that. We want a martial arts school that grows by a team. So building your core team is very important. We recommend 9 people. I even came up with a name for it in the business plan, which was the Council of 9, okay? So that's your average. You want to have some people that are in the martial arts program, you want to have a few people that maybe they're more like spiritual advisors, or just somebody that can give good advice to you. They're older, wiser, they've done it before, maybe in business. And another few people, maybe just a support system, all right? So we're gonna be offering these classes. If you want to start bettering yourself today, you can do it. A lot of people are out of jobs due to the recent pandemic that's hit, the health crisis in our nation. So now you'll be able to have an opportunity to earn money just by referring people to our studio. So if you're interested in becoming a brand ambassador, definitely take my information and reach out to me, and we're gonna help set you up. So I definitely recommend you come down. Everybody gets a free class. So I would I'm in a new city right now, in Rochester, New York, and there's a lot of people in Rochester that have not had their free class yet with us. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m., I offer